Hi everyone, it's Coach Fred here, and today I'm going to be going over section 14 from your summer work packet on word problems. I know, the dreaded word problems, but word problems make so much sense because they actually help us solve things that are real, that could happen in real life. So this is where we get to use our algebra, and remember, when we are using algebra, we're solving for unknown variables. So the directions say translate each word problem into an algebraic equation. Now remember, an equation is going to have one variable and it's going to have an equal sign. We're going to use x for the unknown and then we're going to solve. But the process we want you to follow here at St. Luke's is we want to make sure that you write a let statement for any unknown that you have. So, for example, we let x equal whatever the unknown is. We're going to write the equation, we solve it, and then we check our answer. So let's look at our example. Kara is going on Maui on vacation. Wow, she's lucky. She paid $325 for her plane ticket and is spending $125 each night for her hotel. How many nights can she stay in Maui if she has $1,200? So the actual question being asked is how many nights can she stay in Maui? I always look at the question because that's the variable, that's the unknown, that's what we're trying to find. So we're going to let x equal the number of nights that Kara can stay in Maui. Okay. So let's think about this. She paid $325 for her plane ticket. We call that a fixed cost, okay? So I'm going to write down my $325. But I have to add to that the amount that she pays per night for the hotel. So 125 times the number of nights. The number of nights we said was x. So that's 125x. That's an expression. That's how much she'd be paying to stay in Maui. But now they also told us she has $1,200. So if we set this equal to $1,200, we will see how many nights she can actually spend in Maui. All right, so now we have a linear equation, and we're going to solve for x. So we're going to isolate the variable first by subtracting 325 to both sides. That gives me 125x equals 875. And then we divide both sides to isolate the variable 125, divide by it, and we get that x equals 7. So now we know the answer is Kara can stay 7 nights in Maui if she has $1,200. And that's the answer to the question. All right, so remember, we want to make sure we get our let statement from the question being asked. So each of these questions look directly at the question. For example, the first one says, how many videos can Steward rent? So X is going to be the number of videos Steward can rent. And if you use that techniques every time, it will help you write these equations and then solve them. Okay. Now, in this particular example, I want to make sure you saw that we had a fixed cost plus a changing cost. Because a lot of them follow that format or that pattern. So it's definitely something that I want you to pay attention to as you solve these problems. All right, hopefully that was a helpful video. Have a great day.